Hello and welcome to the next episode in our Crusader Kings 3 campaign, playing as Duke Friedrich III of Swabia, of the great house von Hohenstaufen. We recently hosted a grand tournament in our capital of Stuttgart, which we won. I think we won both competitions if I recall correctly, and as a consequence we managed to be awarded with this fantastic prize bow, which gives plus 11 prowess, plus 45% pursuit efficiency, and plus 14% enemy fatal casualties. So, very happy about that. Of course, you know, our victory in the tournament was partly due to some, let's call it creative rulemaking as the host, but nevertheless, we paid for the damn thing, so it's good that we won. Now, next objective. Well, we've got a lot of prestige we can spend, firstly. We are currently first in line to inherit the throne of the Holy Roman Empire, so hopefully at some point the current Kaiser, Kaiser Ernst of the House von Babenberg, hopefully he'll die and then we can take over as the Kaiser. But I'm thinking what we might do is spend some of our prestige on reforming our culture. We also have a lot of piety, so I suppose we could try and create a new faith as well. I'm not too sure what the benefit of doing that would be. We could swap out tenets, I suppose, that's one thing, but we'd essentially be heretics, which probably wouldn't be very good. And I'm sure the Pope wouldn't be too fond of us if we did that, and we'd probably also not be elected as the Emperor, because all the other vassals would be Catholics, and we'd be a heretic, so maybe we'll avoid doing that. But reforming our culture is definitely something we could do. And there's a few ways we can do it. We can diverge our culture and pick a new cultural pillar, name it something else like Neo-Swabian or something to that effect. That's one option. Another option which we could do is just reform it. And unfortunately, it's way too expensive to change the cultural pillar, or sorry, the ethos, to change that, you know, from communal to one of these other ones. But we can add another tradition, and I was looking at chivalry, which we have a slight discount to. It would be cheaper if we had the bellicose, egalitarian, or ceremonious ethos, which we don't, unfortunately. Just wondering, maybe we should get that. There were a few. I had a look at all of these off camera, and there were a few traditions in particular that I wanted to get. Chivalry was one of them. There's another one that's unique to the French, which I think is the equivalent of martial admiration. It's like a unique French one. I'm thinking if we ever hybridize the culture with France, we can get that way. There was also one called... Where is it now? No, not only the strong. Stand and fight is nice. But we can get that when we merge cultures with Saxony or something. Not warrior priests, where is it? Castle keepers, which looked pretty good to me. Anything that gives renown I'm pretty keen on. But we need bellicose or stoic or bureaucratic ethos. And again, we don't have that. Culture blending wouldn't be bad either. Makes it cheaper to hybridize cultures. I'm thinking maybe we pardon me, I'm thinking maybe we diverge our culture and we change some of these things out. Let's just see what that would look like. We have a good learning skill, so we're actually making a good amount of progress on getting bailiffs. But if, let's say we diverge our culture, and we'll name it in a bit. Can we choose a random name? No. Can we just name it the same thing? I don't want to name it Neo-Swabians necessarily. Can I just name it Swabians? Hang on. Diverge the culture to... Alright. Well, let's sort that out. Swabian. We'll figure that out in a second. But yeah, I'm thinking... So right now we've got the communal ethos. which is minus 15% mercenary high cost when they're of the same culture. We get +5 close family opinion. Minority vassals lose opinion if they're a different culture. And it makes our buildings 5% cheaper, which is okay. It's not great. There's Stoic as well, which is disease, health resistance, stress gain, friendly fatal casualties. Spiritual gives piety and control growth, and faith creation and reformation cost reduction. Egalitarian gives cultural acceptance gain and vassal limit increases. Bureaucratic gives monthly lifestyle experience and cultural fascination progress, and also development growth. Ceremonious gives prestige, title creation cost reduction, house opinion, and court grandeur bonus. But I'm thinking we go bellicose. Makes more mercenary companies available, and all Swabian characters will get a men-at-arms maintenance reduction and +2 prowess, and all of our holdings will increase in the levy size. So this culture considers conflict and violence to be necessary states of existence. Ingrained in its people is the idea that one should stand up and fight for their own. And as for the traditions, we can swap some of these out. So right now we've got parochialism, and we can potentially swap that out for, castle keepers maybe. Although some of these would be a bit expensive until we discover the relevant innovation. But let's just have a look. Parochialism's okay, but I don't love it. City holdings get more taxes, development, and levies, but they lower control gain, and parochial vassals like us less. So I'm not hugely in love with that one. There are some other ones which are quite good. Culinary artists seems good. It's going to cost 7,000 though, because we don't have the right ethos. Monogamous, no, that's not very good. Sacred hunts, tabletop warriors. Chivalry would only cost 1,000 to get. Martial admiration gives injury resistance, knights, and accolade glory gain. This one we would not be able to get unless we're coastal. Yeah, a lot of these we just don't have the right stuff unlocked, unfortunately, to reduce the cost. We could get only the strong. Makes our men-at-arms more expensive to recruit, but it doubles our knight effectiveness, our accolade glory gain. But the only problem is it reduces our levy size by quite a substantial amount. Recognition of talent. Get better knights. It's not awful, but not great either. Warriors by merit. Yeah, I don't know. I think we'll... There are a few good ones, but they're quite expensive until we get certain innovations. What was that one that made it cheaper to hybridize with other cultures? That was called, was it non-astute diplomats? Was it in Realm, or was it in one of the other ones? Where is it? I'll know it when I see it, I think. Must be in social. Wasn't charitable, wasn't equitable. This one also seems quite good, expert artisans. Was it loyal subjects? No, it wasn't. But I do like the loyal subjects one. I think it was, I thought it was in, maybe it's ritual. Hang on, I definitely did see it when we were going to reform the culture. Culture blending, yeah. So that's under realm. Alright, so let's have a look if we diverge the culture now. Maybe you can't pick it when you diverge the culture. Let's see. So it's under realm culture blending. Ah, you can, but it's more expensive. Costs 2,000. So maybe what we do is we reform our culture. We add culture blending while it's cheap. And we're planning to hybridize with cultures anyway, so let's establish that tradition. It'll take 22 years to establish. Which isn't that long, actually. Which is quite good. And then once that's established, we can hybridize our culture with the French, change some of these other ones around, get chivalry, get a few others perhaps, and then hybridize with the Saxons, hybridize with the Prussians, hybridize with the Bavarians, something like that. We'll have to figure it out as we go, but that seems pretty good to me. Alright, let's can ask my head of faith for claims. Do I want any claims? Probably not right now. I can declare wars, but not at the moment, because of our realm's imperial authority. Our crown authority is too high. We are still ahead in the election, although some of these votes aren't in favor of us. I could try fabricate a hook to force him to vote for us. Let's try and fabricate a hook. Just don't want to lose out on that election. And finished county control. So let's put you on doing that in Coburg. Coburg, sorry. Coburg? Is that a U or an O? It's a U. Coburg, yeah, okay. We have a granddaughter called Wilhelmina. And let's just move that. We'll give her a stewardship focus. And we'll educate her with someone who's got decent stewardship. Not many people do. We'll try Siegfried and do it. Alright. Tedice has decided that his time in Stuttgart has come to an end. The servants have packed his chests and he has said his farewells. With Tedice goes his claim on the grand city of Pisa. If I want to press it and make him my vassal, this is my last chance to make him stay. No, I'm not really too bothered. Good luck. Alright. Let's keep going. Faction created. My vassal, Prince Heinrich, does not like me because he wants a seat on the council and I claimed his title. Duke Otto gains opinion of us. Nice. I can request a claim against his county, but Pope won't accept. Can I revoke his? I can, but act of tyranny he won't accept, so I'll get a revolt if I do that. And that's also an act of tyranny. Modifying the vassal contract. Need hooks to do that anyway, really. Lord Friedrich, my rowdy lion. Countess Judith of Sayn is kneeling in the dust before me, right hand above her heart. My only desire is to bring you honor and happiness. Pray, tell me, how can I prove my love for you? Slay a wolf and bring me its pelt. I'll get prestige. Or get me a necklace. So that's plus 0.1. That's plus 0.25. Or a rare orchid. That's learning and prestige. Alright, yeah, slay a wolf. Good luck. She fails. Okay, that's not surprising. Surprised she made the attempt. Okay, so I can take a guess at what the Pope's interested in talking about. I think he'd probably prefer... that's actually tough. I would have thought learning. Maybe intrigue, though. I'll try intrigue. He's got a high intrigue skill, so... my alliance expired. Okay, he did not like my attempt at getting more personal correspondence with him. Yep, keep looking for secrets, please. I'm sure there's something. So we can't, unfortunately, declare war on Duke Berthold of Crane to take the de jure territory because of the realm laws. Now, maybe we're better off fabricating a hook on the Kaiser, or actually, what if we try and murder him? 70% success chance. I think it's worthwhile. I think let's give it a try. And maybe we switch to the skullduggery focus to help that along. And let's, where is intrigue? We need some agents. His food taster could be convinced with a bribe. Yep, we'll pay 65 gold to invite the food taster to the scheme. And who else? One of his guests could also join. His hunt master. Yep, pay him too. And his caravan master. Yep, we'll pay him. That's probably enough. So with all of those people participating, I'm sure we'll succeed. Ah, King Yaramir of Bohemia is helping us. Very good. It's funny because he's got a decent opinion of his of the king, of the Kaiser, I should say. And we have another granddaughter, Katharina von Hohenstaufen. Very good. Let's give her a diplomacy focus, and we'll educate her with a good diplomat. Maybe our son. Yeah, he can do it. So we're slightly in debt, but that's alright. Our scheme should go quite well now. 10 months, the Kaiser might be dead. We've got a 95% success chance and 95% secrecy, which is good. Our intrigue skill is pretty poor, but that's alright. Dedicated manure shovels is constructed in Württemberg, which is the level 2 stables. So we started off with small stables, which is a small building fit for a couple of horses. It's a natural centre for any holding, as well as the first and the last stop for any mounted visitor. We've now got level 2. The increased number of station animals requires not only more workers, but also more efficient workers, introducing the manure shovel, a marvel of engineering. So to get level 3, we would need 300 gold, and we need to upgrade the keep as well to get the hay barracks, which is a set of simple hay storages that ensures a steady supply of food for horses outside of the grazing period. So what do we need to upgrade to we're at a motte at the moment, which is a small but formidable fortification situated upon a raised earthwork. To get a keep or donjon, which is a large tower serving as a fortified residence and last line of defense, we would need 500 gold, well 495 gold, and the battlements innovation, which we don't have yet, although some of the cultures around us do have it. That's alright, we'll try and upgrade the blacksmiths next. I presume we can't upgrade... No, we need the keep and battlements to upgrade the walls and towers. Okay, that's fine. We're making lots of money, which is good. I can scarce remember what my life was like before Judith declared her love for me. I am flattered, but also overwhelmed by her attentions. I find myself longing for some peace and quiet, yet I cannot help but worry. Would I be throwing away my only prospect of true love? That cannot be right, can it? So she won't become a soul. I've already got a soulmate. This infatuation ends today. Sorry, Judith. appreciate it, but Duchess Wenna is my soulmate and wife. I inherited the county of Ravensburg from Count Ludwig of Ravensburg. Right. I guess the vassal I granted it to must have died. I also inherited the ancient plaque. A sign with an ancient inscription. It seems to have been reused as a village wall. Okay. Interesting little thing there. So how did he die? Oops. Burned to death? My brother? How on earth was he burned to death? By whom? That's very peculiar. Alright, we'll grant it to... Yeah, we'll grant it to my son Sigismund. Who is my heir? My heir is still Werner. I would love to make him take the vows, but he just will not accept. I could disinherit him. I could afford it now. Ah, murder. The winged messenger. As my scheme moves closer to fruition, swift communication is key. I have an especially clever pigeon which Emmelric could use to send an urgent message to me here in Württemberg, if the need arises. But how would I get the bird into the castle of Vienna? Alright, so I could lose 60 gold, and the Kaiser might accept it, which increases our scheme success chance, or he'll dismiss the bird trainer. Or I could send it myself, but then secrecy becomes less. I think we leave it. We already got a very high chance of success. No point in spending gold for no reason. So we'll just leave it. Adalbert comes of age. I am proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. A natural administrator from birth, it should surprise no one that Adalbert has come far in his studies of the management of the realm. Not content with understanding the flow of wealth and people, he seems capable of predicting it as if by instinct. He always finds new ways of profiting off it too. So he became a Midas touched. Very good. And he's betrothed to Countess Cecily of Bamberg. Cool. So we've discovered that my best friend, Duchess Marcella, is a bastard of Count Rudolph. Unbelievable. Well, she is my best friend, so we will not blackmail her. We'll keep that to ourselves. Alright, that's fine. Yes, we've increased county control in every county. Very good. Very, very good. Alright, let's get him on training commanders then. And... currently at 0%, yeah. Yeah, train commanders. You're good on increasing development, I think. We're at 15 development, which is excellent. I think we would have to wait for this culture to be established before we could form a hybrid culture with France or anyone else. Looks like France is having some trouble though, like against the HRE. We managed to take Provence. My agent Emmelric approaches me with a bunch of parchment clutched in his hands. I found old architectural sketches of the Kaiser's castle. They might be a bit outdated, but look here. So I can get hostile scheme resistance, or the murder can gain progress. Alright, no, that looks like a tunnel we can use. Very good. Oh, who got removed from the scheme? Natroy. Okay, he died. But our success chance is still excellent. So 2 months, and we could be the Kaiser. The time has come. My agents are in place. One of them will pay the assassin the very night the deed will happen. Another will ensure the wall is unguarded. A third will leave a subtle trail of candles to Kaiser Ernst's bedchamber. Very good. We're still first in line to inherit, so if he dies, all the better. Everything is in place. Yep. Let's give it a crack. Ahaha! There we go. Inheritance. We've inherited the Holy Roman Empire from Kaiser Ernst of the Holy Roman Empire. Excellent, excellent, excellent. And I now have a royal court, and I am now a mighty Kaiser. And as Kaiser, my realm laws are now male preference confederate partition, and I inherited the Salian House banner from Kaiser Ernst of the HRE, who died under suspicious circumstances, and the Gidici dynasty banner as well, and the arm of St. George, the Iron Crown of Lombardy, and the Kinderkrone as well, and the Throne of Charlemagne. Oh, very cool. Wild Heart Hide. We've got some awesome relics and artifacts out of this. Wild Bear Hide, Renowned Stag Hide, Black Boar Hide. Very nice. Herbs and other potent plants. Cool, 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 cool. Franconian tapestry. I'll have to go through some of these. Alright, so, let's slow the speed down. The Holy Roman Court. As Kaiser, you have new duties and responsibilities. You will now be expected to regularly hold court, solving the disputes of the realm and letting your courtiers take part in your daily routines. Count Rutger of Würzburg is looking sternly at me in a direct, almost lecturing way. Perhaps there is also some surprise in his eyes. He starts to unfold a beautiful banner bearing the emblem of House von Hohenstaufen. One of the ways in which the world will now judge your rule is by how you adorn and care for your royal court. I have taken the liberty to have this made as a gift to mark the beginning of your royal tenure. Only other matters call for my attention. Yes, no, let's let them see their new Kaiser. Alright, so the plan worked, and Kaiser Ernst of the Holy Roman Empire is finally dead. Thankfully, my involvement in the crime remains unknown. I do love surprise visits. Very good. Okay. So, this is our court. We have level 9 court grandeur. It is very laggy in the court. I don't know why it's so laggy, but anyway. So right now we've got decent fashion, which gives us monthly prestige, court grandeur bonus. We could increase that, but it'll cost more. Decent food, which causes the feast activity to reduce stress more, which I'm not really so worried about. We've got middling lodgings, which makes guests more likely to stay longer and that sort of thing, and we've got some servants as well. Okay. Our court type is a diplomatic court. Increased offer vassalage acceptance scaled by grandeur. Councillor opinion, max personal schemes. We could also be an administrative court. Development growth in realm capital. At level 7 and level 10 is vassal tax. Okay. Or an intrigue court. Scheme secrecy, support scheme effectiveness, increased agent. I think... Tyranny gain, councillor opinion. We don't really need offer vassalage. Tyranny gain reduction's nice. Councillor opinion is okay. Max personal schemes, eh? I think we go administrative court. That seems more useful. You cannot change back to your current court type once you adopt a new one, since your culture does not have the required ethos for diplomatic court. Ah, I see, okay. Right. Alright, let's leave that for the moment. I'll think about that. Court language being High German is fine, I think. Your royal court rank is now at court grandeur level 9. Nice. Following the tragic and unfortunate death of Kaiser Ernst of the Holy Roman Empire, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and watch two courtiers chatting in hushed whispers. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. Long live the Kaiser. Long live indeed. Okay. So High German is the most predominant language here. So I think that's fine. After adopting a new court language, you cannot adopt another for 5 years. Well, I don't think there's any reason to adopt another one. So we won't do that, I think. We'll just leave that for the moment. Our court is ranked 3rd in the world. The Seljuk Empire and the Byzantine Empire is ahead of us. Fair enough. So, we've got a lot of court artifacts that we could hang on the walls here. I think we hang the Hohenstaufen dynasty banner, which will give us prestige and dynasty renown. This is the banner of the Hohenstaufen dynasty, a symbol of the authority of the bloodline and all its members, commissioned by Kaiser Friedrich of the Holy Roman Empire. So let's hang that. Very nice. And for the small wall ornament, let's hang the the black boar hide. Why not? This was hunted by Duke Siegfried in Kuvin. Also gives us dynasty renown. Don't have anything for that slot. Large wall ornament, we can hang the Salian house banner, but we don't fulfill the requirements, which are that you have to belong to House Salian. And we could put it there, but I don't see any reason in hanging a different dynasty's banner. I think we in fact just destroy it, and we'll gain gold as well. And likewise with the Gadeshi dynasty banner. That gives plus 0.15 and 0.06. But again, we're not a member of that dynasty. I don't even know what dynasty that is. I've never heard of them. Oh, is that the Bamberg? Yeah, okay. So let's destroy that as well. Gain 80 gold for that. What is our God, it's so laggy. I don't quite know how, if there's anything I can do to reduce the lag in the royal court area. Let's turn maybe anti-aliasing down. Oh, it won't take effect until I restart the game anyway, so not too bothered about that then. Refraction quality. I don't know. Court scene, background characters. I don't know, I'll have to think about that. Let's try turn... Oh, it won't until I restart the game, okay. Alright, I won't worry about that, I'll think about that another time. Let's have a look at our infantry. So, illustrious headgear, we've got the Reichskrone, which gives monthly renown for the dynasty plus 5%, vassal limit plus 25, and monthly prestige per powerful vassal. Great. Created by Kaiser Otto of the Holy Roman Empire. This is the emblem of the office of Holy Roman Emperor, guaranteed to catch the attention of every passing duke. Fantastic. Alright, I think that's all we've got. Everything else looks like it's court artifacts. And we can repair it, or we can... Whoops, did not mean to equip that. Just thinking, we can pay 25 to repair it. Can we make it a... Can we... How do we reforge it? I don't know if we can reforge it. Some inventory artifacts can be reforged, turning them into court artifacts. You need to have an antiquarian and pay gold to do that. Older artifacts are cheaper to reforge. Okay, well we've got an antiquarian. But it looks like only certain artifacts can be reforged. Yeah, I don't know. Not sure. Anyway, let's equip the chess piece for the renown. And let's unequip the pressed iris. So that's renown, renown, prestige. So we just want whatever's best. That's plus 0.2 prestige, 0.2, 0.06, 0.18. Alright, I'll go with the lucky rabbit's paw. Okay. Alright, let's go back to our... oh, we can... primary heir of the wrong dynasty. Alright, okay. Alright, we need to do some things. I can usurp the anointed kingdom of Romagna from Pope Alexander. Right. Oh, I see. That's... okay, so he's got that anointed kingdom of Romagna. Okay, I see. Alright. Probably should do that, but we need gold. He'll lose opinion of us. Can demand payment. Don't see the need in doing that. I can transfer Prince Sigismund to Duke Siegfried of Augsburg. Did I lose control over vassals? I don't think so. I've still got my duchies. Oh, right, Ravensburg technically isn't in my de jure Duchy of Swabia, so makes sense. So Stuttgart is now the capital of the HRE, right in the middle, which is nice. Somehow we've got all of Hungary as well, which is interesting. So we can nominate a successor. Nominate a candidate below. Yes, we want to pick not Adalbert, my son Friedrich. That is who I will cast my vote for. And hopefully the rest vote for him as well. We can hold court, which we will do, I think. We hold too many duchies, so we should give some away. So how do we want to do that? Let's give East Franconia to Adalbert, maybe? Should I first retract vassals from the Duke of Crane? He'll accept, but also will lose. I'll get tyranny. So it's Nordlingen, Hohenlohe, and Ansbach. Yeah, let's do it. I don't mind if he is annoyed by that. And we'll retract Ansbach as well. And we'll retract the last one in Hohenlohe. Cool, okay. Now what next? Could try and retract from him in, what's this, Wahingen? Cool. Our heir is now our good son. He's accepted that. We'll take Speyer as well. If we can. Maybe we can't. What about Worms? Yep, Count Siegfried of Worms. I am no longer satisfied with the regular tortures I have become known for inflicting on my prisoners. I wish to create a masterpiece, a work of art which enshrines anguish and suffering, transcending all that I have done before. However, I can't help but wonder if Milo is a suitable canvas for my great work. Yes, he will do nicely. Okay, alright. Okay, and that's the Count of Worms. I think that's everything in... Oh no, still one more. In the county of Kaiser. Count Sighard. Now that I have my canvas selected, I need to decide what form my masterpiece shall take. I can think of many agonies I would love to inflict upon Milo, but if I am to create a true masterpiece, I must focus on doing just one thing perfectly. I can gain the Flayer nickname, or I can just gain, he will sing me a sweet song of anguish, fond memories, lose a bunch of stress, gain intrigue, lifestyle experience. Or I can break his mind and gain the nickname the Mind Breaker. He'll gain 1,000 opinion of me. Or he'll die, potentially. We'll just go with this one. Okay, alright. So they've cribbed about various things being unjust. I think we now... Just wondering, I kind of want to take away his territory. Can try and imprison him. Do I have a lot of disgruntled vassals? A few. There's a few powerful vassals that want to be on the council. Let's see if I can give any of them positions. Duke Floribert of Angria, yeah, alright, you can be my spy master. Roger of Sicily, not really good. King Culman of Hungary. Let's convert faith in that county in Kammersburg. And bestow royal favor. Right, interesting. Integrate title. Domestic affairs. Let's switch to domestic affairs. Increase vassal opinion. Manage royal guards. Increase knight effectiveness by 2% per month, up to 40%. Okay, interesting. We'll leave him on trained commanders, I think, for the moment. Convince de jure territory. Target county requires its ruler to hand it over to its de jure liege. Ah, okay, I could probably use that as well. Interesting. Alright, let's grant... Where is Bamberg? You can become the Duke of East Franconia. Or can I hang on to it? No, still too many held duchies. You hold more than 2 duchies as a king or emperor, lowering your vassals' opinion of you. The more duchies you hold above your first 2, the more envious your vassals will get. While you can ignore their complaints, consider granting away some of your duchy titles. I'm just not sure which ones to grant away. I think let's revoke his title. He'll decline. I'll raise armies and crush him. Okay, that's actually quite a few more vassals than I thought. I didn't realize so many were disgruntled. Alright, well, let's raise the troops. I'll give it a try. Sure. We lost our Chancellor. And our Steward. Okay, let's just go. Hang on. Merge them up. Take that army out and then siege it down. not going to participate in a hunt right now. That's a lot more disgruntled vassals than I was anticipating. Let's just siege it down and hope we can capture him. I've arrived in Stuttgart to pay my homage to you, glorious Kaiser, as a show of loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty, even though you're revolting against me, as a token of my goodwill and servitude. Alright, bring him in. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Duke Berthold, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the Holy Roman Empire. At last I bid the Duke arise, confirming my satisfaction and Berthold's rights to the lands he rules in my stead. Cool, so I get a bunch of renown. And our level of splendour has increased, which is good. We can create titles as well, like the Kingdom of Germany, the Empire of Italy. I think let's create the Kingdom of Germany. We need more gold. Okay. My reasoning is if we lose the Holy Roman Empire, we'll at least hang on to the Kingdom of Germany. But let's see if we get lucky here. Snow approaches me with yet another dead rat. I can do nothing but praise him. The castle has never been this free of rodents before. Get a huge boost to our health. Oh dear, okay. Your son, Prince Werner, is now my player heir. Why? Why is he my heir? Why not my other son? Oh, because no one's voting for him. We might die here as well. It'll be a short-lived stint as emperor. Alright, let's, before it all goes belly up, let's grant the Duchy of East Franconia to Prince Adalbert. And let's grant the Duchy of he has to receive one county at least. Okay. Let's give him the County of Ulm and the Duchy of West Franconia. Alright. So, and then let's yes, let's keep voting for him. Alright, so he is the heir. As I try to do most days, I begin my morning by drinking in the sights and sounds of the world beyond my bedroom window. How vibrant it all is out there, how full of light and life, how very perfect creation seems to be. Oh, for just a little more of a bird's eye view, for just a little shit, too far, slipping. Alright, so I can grab for the window frame, 80% chance I'll die, or I can lurch backwards, 40% chance I'll die. Thing is, do I want to die? If I die now, my son Friedrich will take over. Let's try grab the window frame. Oh, I spared. Survive for now, even though a 20% chance. Wow. Okay. Alright, well let's hope we succeed. Werner is now my heir. Ugh. And I've lost the court position. Oh, we're getting crushed. That's no good. Can I hire mercenaries? Might have to. But I don't think I can afford any of them. They're way too expensive. I do not have enough gold. Oops. Did not mean to hit that button. Alright, let's work off some stress. And I can get a friendly bit of competition going. It's sometimes hard to find the motivation to remain consistent when exercising by myself. I could try to find myself a partner, who then would not only motivate me on bad days, but would also be someone that I can compare myself to when tracking my own progress. What kind of companion would suit me the most? Someone I can look up to, someone to keep me on my toes, or perhaps someone I know I should never aspire to be. Watching Jacob struggle will be motivating. Sure, alright. Alright, I think I need to peace out of this war. They won't accept. I could get... well, I'll get deposed. I'll get limited crown authority. And I'll concede an imprisonment reason. That'll be a big blunder. I don't know if I've got much else of an option though. Way more vassals. To my liege, the right to rule the Holy Roman Empire belongs to Adelheid by divine right, and we have gathered the support required to make it so. Accept this fact peacefully, or we will make you do so by force. Oof. I guess I have no choice. I'll have to accept that. The war against the tyranny of Kaiser Friedrich has ended. Well, that did not last long. That was a blunder. So she's replaced us. I'm now a mere duke. Which is a shame. We'll have to rebuild a bit from here. This will take a little bit of time. Duke Conrad will pay me. That's good. Okay, so my heir is Werner. I've got my other son as the Duke of East Franconia, and my other son is Duke of West Franconia, but I didn't manage to form the Kingdom of Germany. I didn't have enough money, which is annoying. So what is the next step from here? It's an active election, but I'm not an elector. I don't have the ability to cast a vote. So everyone does seem to be voting for me. So she wants to make me steward. Fine, I accept that. Pretty much everyone still loves me, all the electors anyway, so you know what, let's just... what we can do... This is a temporary setback, guys. Temporary setback. Let's find out where our liege is. Where is she? All the way down there. Okay. Let's murder her. Sounds like people will join as well. Take 19 months. She's taken my stewardship away. 183. It's so expensive. Surely there's some cheaper... He won't accept. My own son won't accept. It's in his interest as well. Alright, let's just pay Duchess What's-Her-Face. Why am I losing so much money? Alright, raised army still. Oops. Let's disband that. There we go. It's better. The last time I saw Duchess Marcella, she was surreptitiously getting rid of my yellow hat, because yellow is an unlucky colour for people of my birth. The time before, I had to accompany her on a ridiculously long detour to avoid a sleeping black cat. It's unlucky, she said. I don't even want to remember the time she thought she had lost her lucky amulet. However, as I catch her throwing away half of my precious salt, just because it had been spilled, I feel my patience wearing thin. But what if it's all true? Let me show you the error of your ways. So I could persuade her to give it up and gain a hook on her and prestige. Or I could stop being her friend. Let's show her the error of her ways. Yes, she was persuaded. Great. She's no longer superstitious, which is good. We've got a son to Friedrich and Werner. Sorry, Friedrich and Werner. To Werner and his wife, Beatrice, called Friedrich. I think we call him Adolf. Because we're not going to play as him anyway, so whatever. We'll give him a martial education and get him to be trained by someone who's good at martial things. Duchess Marcella, pay us for that hook. We can petition our liege. I think that's an old one. We can pay homage. Not going to do any of that. I'm just going to murder her and hopefully become the Kaiser again. Waking up in the morning beside my wife Wenna, I sigh and stretch out languidly, only to catch a glimpse of my beloved wrinkling her nose. I open my mouth to inquire further, only to have Wenna recoil even further. Listen, Friedrich, my love, she starts quickly, as if the words were tumbling out of her mouth by accident. This is difficult to bring up, but you've not been smelling particularly fresh recently. Dumbfounded, I give my armpit an inquisitive sniff. Well, perhaps she has a point. So I can get whiffy for 10 years. Now, let's find a way to fix this. It's probably because I was exercising so much. I yawn tiredly as Wenna leads me excitedly into a nearby town. She had insisted on travelling out as soon as possible, which in hindsight is somewhat insulting, and we made our way through the small crowds to where a fruit and herb vendor was peddling their wares. Right, Wenna said expectantly. Choose from one of these. They'll make the initial scent come off fresh and fruity. She rolls her eyes at my nonplussed expression. We're making a perfume, of course. So I can get a perfume artifact, or a mint, or lemon, and they cost more, or pomegranate. That would be expensive. Alright, let's see what happens. An odd smell from the heart. After my choice a week ago, I had almost forgotten about Wenna's quest to fabricate me a fragrance. I only remembered when she stopped dead in the street and wheeled around on her heel, dragging me to a spice merchant at the side of the road. These would be perfect, she cooed. Anything here would be perfect for the heart of the perfume. I looked over the assembled spices and incenses, so many of them foreign and exotic to my eye. So we can go with cardamom, or nutmeg, or cinnamon, or frankincense. Let's go with frankincense, why not? Make the most expensive perfume ever. Passing a vendor at the edge of a forest, selling what appears to be types of wood and their related products, I only managed to have the feeling of rising dread for a second before Wenna's eyes light up and she pulls me over to them. Now these would be exactly fit for our purpose. She indicates some of the rarer woods and their resins piled to the left of the merchant. These would give the smell such a powerful base and make it last for an entire day. So we can go oak or resin or sandalwood or oud. They smell sweet. Yeah, let's go with that. I just want to see what happens. It's a lot of money to spend. One final drop. Despite myself, I've ended up quite enjoying my hunt for perfumery ingredients. It is with some anticipation, then, that I hear of a vendor in a local town who carries several highly rare and coveted items that might interest me. I look over the wares, a few reeds of dried grass, a white powder, and what looks like some dull, crumbly grey rocks. The merchant looks at me expectantly as Wenna regards the wares. Okay, I can get the dried grass, or the camphor, or the ambergris, or none of them. Alright, did you say this was whale vomit? Yeah, let's try that. Somehow gained inhospitable host, even though I'm no longer the emperor. But anyway. And what's this new law? Ah. Siegfried comes of age. I'm proud to see my son no longer as a child, but as an adult. And he is also a Midas touched. Very good. Good work, Siegfried. So what law was imposed in the realm? Ah, just limited crown authority. So we can actually go to war with other vassals now, but we've already sorted out pretty much how that all works. Like, the de jure duchies are back. Crane has been brought under control, likewise with Lorraine. So as long as we inherit, then it's alright. We're the third in line for the HRE. Okay, alright, no, that's not good. Who's first in line? She's voting for us. Gerhard is not voting for us. Let's sway Gerhard. And okay, our son's voting for us, which is good. How can we increase our prospects? Probably by going back to foreign affairs focus, I would think. What we can also do is we can chuck our wife onto court politics. That'll increase our diplomacy score quite a bit. Might be sufficient to bump us up to being first in line. An odd smell, alluring aroma. Having supplied a local artisan with all my collected ingredients a few days ago, it is with delight and trepidation that I unwrap the leather binding on the resultant perfume. Inside is a small simple bottle containing a mix of colours, at first black, but when I hold it up to the light it turns a glorious emerald. I open the crude stopper and my olfactory senses are caressed by the smell. I call over Wenna excitedly, and the two of us marvel at the fragrance wafting around the room. I feel like the richest man in the world. I'll take a decant, my love can have the bottle. So she'll become the owner of the perfume. No, I'll hang on to it. Monthly renown plus 3%, stress gain minus 8%, attraction opinion, spouse opinion. Friedrich collected the ingredients for this fragrance. It has notes of pomegranate, peppery frankincense, sticky oud, and sweet earthy ambergris. Nice. Well, let's equip that. That seems like a good artifact. So we'll take off the lucky rabbit's paw maybe, and we'll equip the perfume. Can join Gerhard's feast, but I think we'll hold off on that for the moment. We've also got my heir in line to inherit some things. Okay. Got the Liberty faction created against us. Ah, she's no longer in my scheme. But I still have enough support. I'm second in line for the HRE. Prince Hatto is first. Okay. Rumours about Otto. Those foul rumours about your brother. My brother, Count Otto. I've traced them to the source. My spymaster Imran pats a bundle of letters. These prove that Alberic has been trying to drag Otto's name through the mud. He mocks Otto's character, accusing him of shocking, sinful behaviour. Do people seriously think they can talk about my brother like this? Okay, I can pay 25 gold to Alberic to shut up. Or I can have people beat him up. I'll just pay him some coin to be quiet. Because no one will believe me if I try to spread darker rumors. Cool. So I gained enough perks there. Enough points for another intrigue perk, rather. Thriving in chaos, martial per stress level. I don't actually know what one I want to get. So we'll just go with that. Ask my head of faith for gold. Yeah, let's do that. We need gold. We're very far behind. We'll get our son to pay us. Kaiser is attacked by the King of Hungary. Oh, I'm not employing a court physician. That's not good. I should find one. Okay. This world is full of dangers even to a duke and his court. As per my request, my servants have inquired after recommendations, and now they have assembled a few options to choose from. So I can get Milosh, or Halston, or Ukid. We'll get Ukid, I guess. Average aptitude. I call you to honor our alliance and join me in the Liberty War. Duke of East Franconia, you're fighting Count of Arnsbach and the Count of Würzburg. Sure. I will join you. I inherited the county of Wiltburg from Count Otto. Really? Who was holding that? And inherited favorite lady. He died. How did he die? Slain in battle. Oh, that's a shame. Alright, well let's grant that out then to... Yeah, we'll grant it to my other son. Got ancient plaque. That's fine. My vassal is annoyed about snow. He's just a cat. Relax, buddy. Alright, let's go to the county of Arnsbach then. Since I started my search, reports of White Rose sightings have been coming in from all over Swabia. To sift through the accounts and sort fact from fiction is a huge task, if only the reports were more reliable. Yeah, I'll get my steward to do it. With the recent upset among the peasants of Aachen, one of my agents has presented a unique suggestion for taking care of Kaiser and Adelheid. With coin in the right pockets and agitators on every corner, we could stage an entire riot while the Kaiserin is passing through the streets. Yep, time for some good old-fashioned mob rule. Let's give it a try. Kaiser and Adelheid has survived the attack of the peasant hordes. My agitators successfully riled them up, but when the mob started rioting, Adelheid's soldiers cut them down. The survivors fled in terror as the Kaiserin made her way back to the castle. Many peasants were hanged, but thankfully so were my agitators, which means the riot cannot be traced back to me. Alright, we'll try again, I suppose. So she gets watchful for 2 years, which is going to make it a bit more difficult. The condemned thief jerks at the end of a rope and then goes still. The crowd of commoners mutters their approval and begins to disperse. But where is the cheering, the groaning, the terror? I can improve public executions in the county of Fürstenberg with one simple change. More of them. Or execution attendance is mandatory. Mandatory, popular opinion, or building construction. Yeah, we'll give that a try. Time-wasting execution attendance. Yeah, okay. It is time-wasting. Yeah, brother slain in battle. That's a shame. Shrine constructed in tech. Oh, I forgot I'd built that. Very good. Had I built that? I don't remember building that. I guess I had. I don't think it would have built without our involvement. Okay, they're gonna go and attack, surely. Oh no, they're not. Okay. Let's help that siege in any event. Hey, the Duke is swayed. We're still only second in line though. Let's have a look. Which Duke did we sway? Duke Gerhard. Yeah, he's still supporting. Ah, Siegfried died. Damn. Got Landolf. Let's give him learning, education. And we need a new steward. I guess we'll go with our son. And for our spy master, let's find secrets in... Yes, in the Kaiser's court. Things have been a bit tight around the castle as of late. No matter how much I collect taxes, I just haven't been able to make ends meet. Duchess Marcella, ever the dutiful best friend, has come to visit me during this bout of bad luck. As we discuss my current troubles, she offers to replenish my coffers with a hearty stimulus. Marcella clasps my hands and softly says, "Let me help you, my best friend. I know you would do the same for me." Praise St. Matthew for this glorious surprise. Alright. That's fine. Yep, I'll let Gunther go. That's not a problem. Alright, let's go. Oh, let's wait here. We'll just siege this down now, I think. And he wants an alliance. Let's not. Ah, Duke Berthold of Crane has secretly taken Duchess Yolanda as a lover. Let's blackmail him. Can use the Restore Accolades decision. The martial dignities of my retinue lie dormant. Spread word to the knights of the land that Duke of Swabia calls. Worthy scions for my time-honoured stations of honour shall find themselves warmly welcomed. Alright, let's try that. And let's pet Snow. I spend many minutes crouching by his side, petting him and scratching him under the chin. We'll search for a caravan master as well, because we don't have one at the moment. Can also create an accolade. I'd rather restore the one I had. I guess we didn't have an heir for it. Okay, I gained a hook on Duke Berthold. His aptitude is good, but do I have someone better? Yeah, I do. I've got excellence, so we'll just go with him. Let's demand payment from Berthold. The worthy Reynard may be appointed as first of the column. Okay. To make Duke Gerhard of Upper Lorraine more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include I can include a compliment in my next missive to his court. Let's give it a try. Yeah, he enjoyed that. That worked. My agents have learned that Kaiser and Adelheid is currently undertaking a journey to Aachen, which will take her through several patches of wilderness. All that is missing is the band of thugs that will tragically slay her in a highway robbery gone wrong. I can already imagine her blood seeping into the dark soil. Oh, the wilderness can be such a dangerous place. She's pregnant as well. Okay, that succeeded. Thanks to my brilliant plan and my hired thugs, Kaiser and Adelheid is finally dead. As the travel party stopped to camp for the evening, bandits poured out from among the trees, calling for blood and gold. The soldiers fought back, but thankfully it was not enough. Kaiser and Adelheid was tragically slain in the melee. I remember when I lost the HRE to Kaiser and Adelheid of the Holy Roman Empire. Reap what you sow, cretin. The bandits are now hunted by all, and no one even suspects my involvement. Ha, perhaps commoners are not so useless after all. Alright, that's one down. Next one. Overwhelmed by stress, but that's alright. The Knight of the Griffin and the first of the column. Right. Okay, let's choose Reynard and... How do I reinstate it? Inactive accolades. Ah, okay. First of the column. Yeah, let's appoint Reynard. Cool. So we're first in line now. Can demand payment from my cousin and my son. And that's about it. Also station men-at-arms regiments, so I'm not going to bother with that for the moment. Actually, oh, we have a lot of bowmen. Let's destroy that regiment. That would have been adding a lot to our costs. Let's resist becoming flagellant or confessing to murders or anything. Guilt and shame have been plaguing me as of late. All of my sins, my flaws, my failings. These dark thoughts distract me from my responsibilities and keep me awake at night. I feel like I must do something to put an end to this mental anguish, but what could possibly help? No, let's be strong. Resist these impulses. So we've sieged Ansbach down, but let's link up with the troops there. We should win the war now. Oh, what? Oh, Gunther, he died of stress. Wow. I had so many hopes for you, my sweetest child. All the things you would learn, experience, and do. There were so many possibilities. A whole life to live. Maybe you would have had children of your own one day. But now none of these things will ever come to be. Alright, that's quite a shame. Let's head there, though. We've already won the war. There we go. Okay, Duke Adalbert imprisons every rebellious vassal and gains a title revocation reason against each of them. Hopefully he uses that. Yes, he did. Good lad. They apparently in the last patch they updated the AI to be more likely to revoke titles from vassals who rebel, so he's now secured control of the Duchy of East Franconia, which is great. That's all I wanted for him. Hopefully we can become the Kaiser again. I call on you to honor our alliance and join me in the war against the tyranny of Duke Adalbert. Like, what? Oh, he's got 2 more vassals which are going against him. Yeah, alright. I'll join you. See if we can take out some of these littler armies. You know what, let's just go there. My Marshal Sigmund has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be as noble as stock as you. Yeah, sure, let's recruit him. Why not? More knights, potentially. We'll just siege down Nordlingen. Oh, okay, we're going to attack. We're going to get attacked, I should say. That doesn't help. Nor does that. We might lose that battle. Oh no, we'll win. That's good. Okay, murder the Italian Volga Dutch Magyar code. In my scheme to murder Kaiser Hatto, I have enlisted the help of King Kalman of Hungary, who it turns out is something of an encyclopedia when it comes to languages. Using his vast knowledge of several dialects, he has created a code which he claims is uncrackable. Not only would a master cryptographer be required, they also would need to understand the subtleties of Dutch grammar, the details of Italian Volga proverbs, all while keeping in mind Magyar word structure. Seems worthwhile. Excellent initiative. Alright, let's take that army out. I don't even know what army that's in relation to. And Snow gives us 2 more gold. Brilliant. 2 emerald eyes follow me as I cross the hallway, and a small meow breaks the silence as Snow pounces for my ankle. He has seen better days, but age has never stopped him. As he prances away, I see that he left me a gleaming gift where he had been hiding. Cool. Alright. Okay, let's go here in case we get attacked. Oh, okay. Crap. I didn't realize they were gonna make it there. We should win that battle though, thanks to our reinforcements. Nice. Can negotiate some alliances as well with the Duke of West Franconia, but he won't accept for some reason. Why not? Because I'm at war. Okay. That's fine. How's our murder progress going? 3 months, and it could then be us back on the throne of the HRE. Oh, my best friend was captured by Kaiser Hatto. Disappointing. I've swayed the Duke as much as I can. Let's just stay here. With the recent upset among the peasants of Aachen, one of my agents has presented a unique situation for taking care of Kaiser Hatto. With coin in the right pockets and agitators on every corner, we could stage an entire riot while the Kaiser is passing through the streets. Let's give it a try. Didn't work out last time, but maybe this time. Aha, better luck. Kaiser Hatto is dead. Beat and trampled by his own subjects, the agitated peasants went wild, seeing their liege riding through the streets, and tore both him and several of his knights from their mounts, beating them to death. Many peasants were hanged, including my agitators, which means it cannot be traced back to me. And we are back, baby, as the Kaiser. And we've inherited a bunch of stuff. And we have Royal Court. Following the tragic and unfortunate death of Kaiser Hatto of the HRE, the responsibility to lead the vast empire now falls upon my shoulders. I stand before my vassals, adjust my new crown, and watch a courtier passing by in a hurry. Oh, the things that I will accomplish. Okay, long live the Kaiser indeed. Alright, let's get things under control. We'll raise the rest of our troops so that we can win all these wars. Primary heir of the wrong dynasty, so let's... where is it? Sure, we'll ransom you. And let's choose... how do we choose our candidate? Nominate a candidate below. Oh, yes, let's choose my son. Friedrich, the HRE. And we're at war against Hungary. And Sicily, both of which are agitating to become independent. Given that I think they've been helping me kill the existing emperors, I am tempted to just let them break free and focus on consolidating my realm rather than hanging on to these, you know, outlying borders. But let's just have a look. These are all the vassals we've got. And some of the powerful ones don't like me so much. The King of Hungary actually does like me quite a bit. It's the King of Bohemia who doesn't like me. So let's switch to swaying him. And as for the council, I think we give... yes, we'll give Prince Adalbert the Chancellor role. And we'll give Duke Floribert of Angria the stewardship position. Spy Master... actually, let's make him spy master. And Count Rutger. Should we just give it to the king? He's awful though, he's so bad. I'd rather not. Do it that way. Okay. Let's convert faith there. Take 12 years. Duchess Marcella left the Independence War because she's my friend. I don't know, I think we probably could hang on to that territory, but might be best to just let it go. They've got 7,000 troops. We don't have much at all. I think we just let it go. They'll become independent. And I'll get the law autonomous vassals. Which is fine. Just surrender that one. Don't really need them in the realm anyway. It's fine. Smaller HRE will be a bit easier to manage and get back under control. Okay, now we don't have the best crown authority at the moment, but that's alright, because we need to get some control over our vassals. Order mass eviction. Alright, let's work off some stress for one. What gives the most stress loss? So my marshal, he's not got great prowess. I'm in the middle of my training when I spot Siegmund also exercising. I look him up and down. Not only does he appear to be in good health, but also peak physical fitness. I would love to measure my prowess against his, but in what way? Should I take multiple factors into account if I wish to win? Raw strength, or a mix that can include stamina or wits? Mix of prowess and martial, or just sheer prowess. Well, I've got better prowess than him, so let's go with just sheer prowess. I emerge victorious. Cool. Alright. We are horribly in debt. Like, really bad. Really, really bad. But that's okay. What we do need to figure out, though, is vassals. Now, what I don't want is to have counts directly under me that should be under dukes. So I've got one duchy, the Duchy of Swabia, so all of the counts in that duchy should be directly under me, which they are, so that's fine. But everywhere else should be granted out. So I can give Siegfried to Adalbert, which I will do, just to make the borders look nice. And I can give Ferdinand to Agnes of Lower Lorraine, which I'll do as well. And that deals with all of that. And can create titles when I've got money, which won't be for a while. Let's equip the Reichskrone. And that's fine. Okay, so what's next? Is our culture still being established? Alright. Alright, let's see. So vassals. Let's sort by opinion. So we can see who's got the worst opinion. They've all got reasonably good opinion, actually. But they don't like that I'm in debt. They don't like that I'm a little bit of a tyrant. So who's got the worst opinion? The Duke, Heinrich, and he's a known criminal, so I can punish him without being viewed as a tyrant. And same with Duke Berthold of Crane. Does it tell me that up here? Demand payments, negotiate alliances, can imprison criminals. Yes, it does. Alright, let's try and get some alliances negotiated. He's just a count. We can reinstate the Knight of the Griffin, which is disciplinarian, levy maintenance, and thug. Let's just destroy that one. It's not even a good rank. We can create another accolade though, potentially. First of the Kaiser's Knights, Stalwart, which gives travel safety and army toughness. And Tactician, which gives Martial, Men-at-Arms counter efficiency. That's not bad. And Huntsmaster, what does that one do again? Okay. They really need to fix this. Ooh, that's quite good as well. Oh, no, don't need that. You know what, let's do it anyway. Let's invite a bunch of knights. And... what does he have access to? He's got Valiant, which is army damage, which is not bad, because what do we have here? We've got Vanguard and Pike Captain. So this one wouldn't be too bad, actually. Can I swap them around, though? So that you Valiant's the primary attribute? Doesn't look like it. What about Matthias? Politica. Diplomacy, vassal opinion. Okay. And Tactician. Besieger's not bad. We could put Valiant there. Let's swap that around actually. Let's put let's put what we'll do, I think we'll put where is it? Valiant here. And we'll put either, I guess we could keep Besieger as the second one. Or I'm thinking Tactician. I think we go with that. The most skilled of the Holy Roman Empire. Let's create that. We can create another one. Let's have a look at Boris. Idealist and Thug. Okay. Tomas, Marauder and Disciplinarian. Or Stalwart and Reeve. Mentor. I haven't seen that one before. Number of knights and learning. Interesting. The Griffin of Stuttgart. Outrider. What's Outrider? Terror in the Plains. Light cavalry, damage, and maintenance reduction. Okay. Okay. God, they really could improve this UI quite substantially. It's not very good. I think we leave the last accolade for the moment. I think we're already fine. So we've got a few peasant factions, not a big deal. What's something else we could do? A food taster. Sounds like a good idea. Chance of stopping poison murder schemes. We're making plenty of gold, so let's do that. Master of the Horse will increase knight effectiveness. And a Master of the Hunt will choose Duke Walter of Istria. Royal Architect, building construction time, we don't need that. High Almoner will give monthly piety. A Seneschal will give control growth. We'll grab the Seneschal maybe, or a Cupbearer. Yeah, we'll take a Cupbearer. Or a Jester, monthly court grandeur. Yeah, let's fill out our court, why not? Personal champion. Yep, let's take that. Characters' crimes are forgiven. We don't have anyone good for that. We'll just take a bodyguard. Okay, that's fine. That'll do. Some factions have disbanded. We are heavily in debt though, so it's going to take a little bit to get out of that. It's unfortunate. Alright, so formed some alliances there. We should check our My lord, this search of yours for a mere beast, I have to admit it worries me. My patriarch Garmin approaches me as I sift through reported sightings of the White Row. Evidently anything that distracts so much attention could have been sent by Satan. Do not assume its existence is a sign from the Lord. No, I think it is. It's a sign from God, of course. It's a messenger. I might be correct as well. The Battle of Vaihingen ended in an astounding victory. I eagerly listen to the messages as he reads the report from my commander Siegmund, and then turn to the soldiers before me. My lord, we cornered the remaining enemies as they made a valiant stand. They gave their lives protecting this banner, the Klingenberger war banner. Right. It will make a fine addition to my collection. Prince Heinrich IV. Or I can destroy it. No, I'll take it, and then I'll destroy it. Let's see. Favor of a lady. I've already got that equipped. So, what's this one then? That was given to Count Otto of Wiltberg. Okay, I'll destroy that one. That's my lucky rabbit's paw. This was created by Count Ludwig of Ravensburg. We'll destroy that too, I think. Let's destroy that as well. That was given to Count Otto of Wiltberg. I think we'll destroy that too. Yeah, we won this in the board game contest, but I think I'd rather have the gold, and we're not going to use it, so sell it off. And this as well we'll sell off. The bison horn was also created by us, but I think we'll sell that too. Everything else we'll keep. Okay, that's fine. Let's have a look at our court. So, what's our court grandeur? Outmoded fashion. Bump that up to decent fashion. And we'll put the food at decent food. And we'll put it at some servants and middling lodgings. Because our grandeur is going down. New amenities will cost 14.2. Wait, 14.2 extra or? Maybe we just leave it as is. Okay, that's fine. And our artifacts, can we put our banner back on the wall? Yes. The Hohenstaufen banner. Very good. And we'll put the black boar hide up there. And for the Klingenberger banner, we'll destroy that. Because I don't think we can use it. Or maybe we can, but I think we'll destroy it anyway. I don't want to put some other house's banner up on the wall. So, what can we put here instead? We can get prestige, renown, tyranny loss, or prestige and grandeur. That's 0.3. Whereas that's 0.4, so that one is better. Hohenstaufen house banner. Oh, I didn't realize we had two of those. Okay, put that up as well. And we can put another one here. Renowned stag hide. I think we'll just put the famed the wild heart hide. I think that's all the large wall, so what we'll do is destroy some of these other ones. So who was this created by anyway? Count Dewar of Docum. Okay, should get us out of debt really. Berthold of Carinthia. Wild bison hide. Reluctant to destroy that one, but can't destroy it. Has a higher masterwork rarity. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we'll destroy this one then. And Franconian wall tapestry. And the stag hide. Alright. Alright, there we go. We're out of debt as well. We'll put herbs and other potent plants there. Get a health boost, +1 learning. For the throne, we'll put the throne of Charlemagne. Get extra prestige, renown, tyranny loss. Pedestal, we'll put the arm of St. George. Get learning per level of devotion, piety, clergy opinion. For this one, we'll put the Iron Crown of Lombardy, which gives monthly renown and prestige percentage bonuses. And here we'll put the Kinderkrone. Some say this was a crown crafted for Otto III's coronation in Essen. Others say that it was intended to crown a statue of the Virgin. Either way, it is very small, but you might be able to squeeze it onto your head if you try. Cool, alright, that's our court done. But we should hold court. In order to be a successful ruler, I must actually rule on the various dilemmas and situations which arise within my sphere of influence. By officially inviting all of my subjects to travel to my castle and petition me for aid, I will be able to stay informed, sway the balance of power, and visibly show the world that I am in charge. It'll increase my court grandeur. I'll invite my guests and subjects to petition me for assistance, and I might be able to learn of exclusive opportunities, influence situations in foreign realms, or gain additional court grandeur, or gain or lose opinion, prestige, gold, and more. Alright, we'll do that in a little bit. Let's just maybe sort these wars out. I've got an independence faction created against me, which is annoying. And some notable guests have arrived. It is a well-known fact that courtiers will scheme and plot, but I may be able to use this to my advantage. If I can keep my courtiers suspicious of each other and distracted with infighting, they will not have the time or resources to scheme against me. Now let's gain court spies. As long as I place some spies among them, I will be safe. Greetings, my sensible liege. I've discovered that this is my chancellor, Duke Folco's inherited contract obliges him to more than you have collected. His feudal taxes to me are increased. Yeah, sure. Okay, put our troops there as well. Just want to win this war. Accused of violating sumptuary law. You challenge this character to a stewardship debate, attacking them for their crimes against fashion. What? That's bizarre. Okay. Can I demand them to surrender, I wonder? Probably not. Oops, don't want to give him a gift. Okay, court grandeur is decreased. Got another intrigue perk, we'll take kidnapper. Greetings, my sensible liege. I've arrived in Stuttgart to pay homage to you, glorious Kaiser. As a show of my loyalty, I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and servitude. Alright, let's show him in. And he bends the knee. Cool. We get some gold, grandeur, renown, all good things. We lost that battle though, unfortunately. But we'll win this one. It's come to my attention that some local commoners are moving to Praha, the capital of my vassal, King Jaromir. Locals, newly settled or not, praising me can surely do no harm to his perception of me. No, I don't think that's worth it. Okay. Duke Walter converted from Franconian to French. Interesting. Let's go attack. There. Okay, and we should be winning the war now. And we swayed King Jaromir, which is good. I think we might have this under control. We'll just siege down Nordlingen. Oh, Adalbert died. Oh, not my son though. Some other guy. Alright, let's put... oh, jeez, they're all pretty terrible. Let's put him and we can swap him with the steward. Because how are you? Ah, you're pretty rubbish too. Alright, let's just put Count Gerhard then. And we can put him on the council there. He'll appreciate that. And that'll do, I think. Just saving up to create the Kingdom of Germany. And that way, at least if we get deposed as Kaiser, we'll still be a king. Okay, my vassal likes my cat. Very good. Who doesn't? New churches established. County of Kammersburg. Nice. The dangerous faction. Independence. With one member. Duchess Adela of Genoa. Right. She wants a council position. She's not any good at anything. No! Snow died. Snow is not as young as he once was, and as he crawls into my lap I can feel him trembling. I gently stroke his white fur, and listen to him purr long into the night, but as silence falls I know that he won't wake again. I'll make sure that you'll be forever by my side, so I can gain his pelt. Or I'll just miss you. No, I think I'll miss you forever, Snow. I'm not gonna taxidermy you. Taxidermies would be a little bit horrible. Alright, we won the war against... yes. On behalf of our son. So we can help out maybe our other son. I would have thought we can offer to join his wars. Maybe we can't. He might call us in though. We do have an alliance together. I don't know what this is. Violating sumptuary law. Like, where does that come from? Very bizarre. Something going on there. I think that was only available when we became the king. Let's put my marshal on increasing control. Sorry, not the king, the Kaiser. Alright, we're almost at have enough for Germany to form the Kingdom of Germany. Let's... Ooh. I'll gain 82 stress. Let's hold court. I've got unhandled court events, do I? Alright, day drinking. The drunken antics of my courtier Hermann have been the subject of court gossip before, but lately he seems to have taken them to a whole new level. Getting drunk by mid-morning, passing out in the castle courtyard, stumbling to the tavern in the afternoon, and waking up in the stables with a hangover the next day. Hermann's degenerate behavior is an embarrassment to all who reside in Stuttgart. Okay, I can imprison Hermann von Luxemburg. I'll gain dread. Or I can give him a talking to. Or I can let the others mock him. Hell, I'll laugh with them, lose a bit of stress. No, let's give him a talking to. See if that works. Yeah, he gives up drinking, at least in excess. Very good. Alright. We can ransom some prisoners. So let's do that. And what else do we want to do? We need to lose stress. Let's meditate. We'll do it in the remote mountains of Grisson, which is all the way just down there. Yes, and we'll hire a mountaineer and a forest guide. We don't need it, I think. We'll just a mountaineer is fine. Alright. Let's go meditating. Yeah, let's... Actually, no, let's not spend any gold, but Yes, come experience the future with me. Wealth von Tübingen. Will join my court. I lose stress either way, so... Greetings, my sensible liege. Duchess Marcella is dear to me. Would you let her go in return for this offer? Sure. She's my friend anyway. I don't know why she was in my prison. And we can form the Kingdom of Germany, so let's do that. Very good, alright. So at least now, if we lose the HRE, we will keep the Kingdom of Germany, although the succession laws for it are also a bit wonky. And I don't know if we can fix that. That's the HRE. Yeah, I don't think we can change our succession law for Germany, so we'll lose the Kingdom of Germany to Werner, which is a shame. Oh, I can make him take the vows. Uses a weak hook on Werner because he's not the heir to my primary title. He'll lose 10 opinion of me. He might gain the monk trait and a level of devotion, and he'll move to stay at Prince Bishop Banslip's court, and he'll divorce Beatrice. Let's give it a try. He might accept. Yeah, your suggestion for me to uproot my entire life and scurry off to some isolated monastery is ludicrous. I'm happy where I am, and I have no plans to change that. Damnation. Alright. Well, I'll have to disinherit you then, son. But I'll lose so much opinion. I'll hold off on that for now, I think. Let's switch to learning lifestyle, medicine focus. Try and keep ourselves alive a bit longer. We're already 54, so we are getting on a bit in age. But I think it's alright. I think everything's going right there. I think what we'll do is hold court shortly. I'm a bit annoyed I can't seem to join his war. I'm hoping that's his army. Army of Würzburg, commander is Prince Adalbert. Yeah, it must be. So he should win. Let's just see, once he sieges that down, if he wins. He should win. Oh, Herman died. Alright, that's fine. Yaramir is very fond of us now, which is good. So are there any other vassals that we should... Yes. Oh, we can imprison him, though. Do we do that? Duke Conrad of Luxembourg, yep. Have him pay me. Do we imprison Duke Berthold? Yes, but who are the other disgruntled vassals? Like, don't tell me he'll rise up with other vassals, tell me who they are. The Duke of Bavaria is quite powerful. Could expose one of his secrets. We'll lose stress. Let's do that. Any other secrets or hooks we could expose? Yep, let's expose him for that. Lose a bunch of stress. Oh, I don't want to do that. She's my friend. We'll do this one. It's fine. Alright. We just outed everybody. Pretty much. Okay. Do we want to create any other kingdoms? We've created Germany. We could create, like, Bavaria if we wanted to. I don't think we need to. I think we'll just leave it as is. Alright. Okay. So, we are the Emperor of the HRE now. We had to give up Sicily and Hungary. But we're at least in a somewhat stable position. Not overwhelmed by stress anymore, thankfully. And we've just joined the High Medieval era. So new innovations have been unlocked. We're still currently focusing on getting bailiffs. But now that we're in High Medieval, there's a few others we could potentially get. So we might focus on that. But anyway, for the moment, let's just finish our meditation. And we lose some stress, which is good. And we get visited the capital where we live, so we get some diplomacy lifestyle experience. Cool, alright. Conclude our meditation, and we can actually pick another diplomacy trait. Yeah, let's take Praetorian Guard. Monthly prestige per knight. Alright. That's fine. I think we'll leave it there, guys. Thanks for joining me, as always. Oh, you know what? Let's just wait until they win this war. There we go. He won the war. My councillor Gerhard drank himself to death. Okay. Put Otto in then as that. Alright. So I think my son won that war. Yeah, let's compliment his soaring ambition. Why not? My daughter has come of age and is a mastermind philosopher. And he appreciated my what do you call it? Compliment. Let's try to get a matrilineal wedding though. And yeah, if we can get an alliance and a matrilineal wedding, that seems good to me. Do we promise a grand wedding? Oh, that's expensive. 820, maybe not. But we'll get the betrothal going at least between our daughter and the Prince of Poland. There we go. Queen Nawodzia, the Bully of Poland. Alright. I think we're in a pretty good spot now. We might wrap it up, leave it there. Thank you for joining me. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're enjoying this campaign. And I will catch you in the next episode where we continue as Kaiser Friedrich III of the Holy Roman Empire. I will see you then. Take care.